Hey guys, it's Rebecca. I don't know how much voice I'm gonna have in this video. I have been very sick, so there's been a lot going on with me, health-wise, stress-wise, home life-wise, that has been taking a toll on me. I did just get out of the shower, so that's why I look like a drowned rat. I am not feeling that great right now. I've barely spoken all week, and there's a reason for that. I don't have much of a voice. I haven't done a whole lot of makeup in 2 weeks because I've been really sick. It was just allergies at first, and then it moved into a full-blown head cold. So, yeah. I want to say thank you to Casey. I did get the Leo palette in this past week. It did come with some casualties. I did have to repress some of the shadows. Some of them look fine now. The center one is all dorked. And just an FYI, when you mail something like this, don't put it in a regular envelope to mail it. The bubble wrap that was on it is nowhere near sufficient to keep something like this safe. I'm surprised more shades were not broken, but I'm very happy to have this. I'm very grateful for it. I now have the complete set of, something's rattling in here, the complete set of the Zodiac palettes. And if you take away that blue, it's a really beige and gold palette. It just has the blue pop effect. There are only 2 matte shades in this entire palette, but I have a bunch of ideas for it, and I've actually, I don't know what's rattling in there. This one doesn't rattle. I've been working with this one. I did a couple of looks with this the other day. Maybe it was a week and a half ago. I've got some videos that I haven't edited yet. My Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, or my Ipsy Glam Bag, I haven't edited yet. I didn't get it until like 20 seconds, something like that. So I filmed it the day that I got it because I had to leave. And then I think that was the last time I wore makeup, was the day that I filmed that Ipsy Glam Bag unbagging. So that tells you how bad I've been. I was drinking coffee up until yesterday, and it kept making me really sick, really nauseous, really not feel great. So I switched to tea. It seems to be helping, but this is going to be a short recap because I am burning up. It's probably just because I just got out of the shower and it's hot in here because, you know, this is my bathroom. I didn't wear makeup a whole lot this month at all. And even though I've wanted to put makeup on the past couple weeks, I have literally been just taking a shower puts me right back in bed. So I have been so poorly that taking a shower takes it completely out of me to the point where I lay down and I pass out for 3 or 4 hours. I'm in the middle of migrating my site over from Weebly to Square because Square bought out Weebly, and a lot of the features that were on my Weebly side of my website are no longer available. And it's funny, ever since I deactivated a lot of things on the Weebly site Friday and unpublished a lot of things, I've had several orders come in since I've done that. The new website will be ready September 1st. So it has all the same stuff, all the same information, all the same products, all the same everything. I just have to go in and check product quantities, product weight, and add graphics because for whatever reason, quantity didn't move over, shipping weights didn't move over, and graphics didn't move over. So I have to do that for all of my Yay. Oh, that's great. One time I'm not gonna bitch about the air coming on. So I have to go in manually on every item and change all three of those things. Unfortunately, and I'm only one person, and when you have literally 3,500 different items on your website, and I was really stupid, I didn't think about it, but the past like 2 months I have been adding new stuff to my Weebly website, and I had just within the past 2 weeks 165 items that I had to move from the Weebly site to Square. And then I'm finding that there are several items on the site that shouldn't be there, that were like listings that were deleted like months ago or years ago at this point. So it's been a lot of work. I went to bed at like 11 o'clock last night, and screaming and yelling woke me up at like 1:30. So I was up at 1:30, and thankfully screaming and yelling went to their bedrooms and went to bed. And I stayed up and worked until almost 9 o'clock this morning, and then I crashed out, and I didn't wake up until 3:30. So, sorry, I am not peppy, I am not with it, I'm not wearing makeup. I just got out of the shower, seriously, my hair is still, I can still shake water out of it. It's like a little miniature rain shower. It's raining outside, so it's like perfect nap weather, but I've got so much to get done that I can't just go fall back in bed, even though I want to. How do you drink your tea? Cream and sugar. Now, if I don't have cream in my tea, if I'm doing green tea, I do cream and sugar. If I do like Earl Grey, I do lemon and sugar. This is Irish breakfast and green tea. So Irish breakfast, I do cream and sugar. Always sugar. Never no sugar. Sometimes I do honey, but honey and tea just doesn't taste right to me, so I'd rather just eat a spoonful of honey. But it's helping my throat loosen up so I can actually speak, because literally I've barely said anything to anybody in the past 7 days. Trying to talk to the cats has been funny. So I call Bub, and he looks at me, he's like, don't look at me like that. And he goes, meow. I'm like, shut up. It's like even my cat is making fun of the fact that I have no voice. So, I mean, I could go over things on the tray. I pulled it before my shower. This is the tray of stuff. There are a few things on there that I didn't even use this month. And one item I wanted to use, but I didn't, is here. I have a surprise coming, hopefully this week, from e.l.f. Cosmetics. So, I have this like clear lip gloss. It says peel. I don't have fingernails, so this is going to take a second. I just chopped all my nails off. I cheated. So I have this really cool, like, clear gloss from e.l.f. Cosmetics that I bought at Walmart. It's like $2, $3, something like that. This was $4.95. This is a Wet n Wild one. This is the Libra color icon. This is a Wet n Wild or an e.l.f. Lip Lacquer. This is in clear. They also have one called Bubble, but I wanted to like test this out. I wanted to try and do like one of those really neat glossy eye looks with this product, but I haven't tried it yet. Very thick. Definitely very thick. But I have a surprise coming from e.l.f. Something that I was never in a million years expecting a company to do for me. So I'm super excited about that. I am going to try and pull everything I have e.l.f. Cosmetics, even like the original brushes that I bought like in the early 2000s. I will try and pull those, the brush roll, everything, and I'm going to show you everything I have e.l.f. I have used e.l.f. Cosmetics since like the early 2000s, because when I was in the salon industry, I'll show you an example. We use things like this for like foundation. We still do. I mean, it's handy. They're cheap. You buy a big pack and you rip one off and you use it and you throw it away. So I still have a ton of these. And of course you have like the disposable mascara ones and the eyeshadow puffs, and then the lip brushes. This is what I used to use when I was back in the salon days on clients. That was before, you know, brushes were really big. And e.l.f. always had, I've got a couple of them here. They always had brushes with a white handle that said e.l.f. Cosmetics. And for those who don't know, e.l.f. stands for Eyes, Lips, Face. Their website used to be eyeslipsface.com, and now it's elfcosmetics.com. But anyways, their brushes and stuff were always silver on the top, white on the bottom. And then I had this big black brush roll. So I bought, I think it was their, back then it was like 1980 or 1995, something like that. And you got the brush roll and 25 brushes for like under 20 bucks. And that was like a huge deal back in the early 2000s, because number one, makeup brushes weren't like really big, and two, e.l.f. was so affordable. Everything on their site was $1. Everything on their site was $1. They've gone up in price over the years, but I mean, I remember using the little itty bitty liquid highlighters that they had, because they came in squeeze tubes, and they made the stuff so that you could use them on clients because of the way everything was packaged. It was made specifically, like even their lipsticks came with little squeeze tubes that you could squeeze out and then put the lid back on, and then you wouldn't cross-contaminate. So e.l.f. was really centered around like makeup artists and people that were working with clients, or in my case, working in the salon industry. So I've only been doing this 13 minutes. I've never ended a live stream this soon, except for heck, even the one time I did a live stream and didn't have any sound on it, I think I still recorded for 28 minutes. But I am really not feeling that great. I've got videos scheduled every other day until the 4th or 6th, something like that. I've been uploading every other day, and then I've got a couple of videos to still edit. So I should have videos going up every couple of days until at least the 10th of September. And hopefully by then I will be semblance of back to normal. Unless you guys are okay with me filming makeup looks and then not talking through it at all, because that's probably where I'm at right now. No, the air's off. I'm hot again. If you guys haven't noticed, I have been posting on here every other day instead of every day, and that has really been to the fact that I've been sick. I haven't been well. I have been super stressed out. I've been ready to pull my hair out and cry and go screaming naked across the front yard. I mean, literally, I've been beyond help. For those that don't know, I was diagnosed with type 2 bipolar, or bipolar type 2, when I was a child. So they used to have me on like all kinds of medications and stuff to help control it. That's all that stuff does, is make your hair fall out and your stomach rot and everything else. It didn't really ever help me. All it did was make me a zombie. So I haven't been on any type of psychological medications in 18 years, 15 to 18 years. I control all of that stuff by myself. I do a lot of self-work and work on things that make me angry, and I have to take a step back and look at, okay, this is causing me stress. I need to step away from it, because if not, I'm going to get stressed, and then I hold on to that stress, and then I just kind of explode. So I do all the work myself to get past a lot of that stuff. And there's been times this past 2 weeks where people haven't understood that I needed space, that I wasn't feeling good, and I was getting bombarded with text messages and phone calls and emails and Facebook messages, and everywhere they could reach me, they reached me, and I was about ready to just blow up. So I haven't really been, I respond on socials and stuff, especially if it's business related. I always respond. As soon as I see it, I respond. When it comes to like personal things on like Facebook or text messages and stuff, I've been telling people left and right to go fuck themselves, because I literally just can't do it right now. I am wore out. I'm sick. My nose is chronically running, and then of course I go to blow my nose, and that makes me cough, which makes my throat weird, which causes lack of voice. My eyes have been watering, and then I'll be fine 1 minute and then having a hot flash the next. So I swear to God, it's like I'm in full-blown menopause right now, and I don't even have a uterus. So there's a lot going on that people don't know about, that people don't see, that, what little bit of interactions I've been doing online have been very minimal. I've been trying to stay off of Facebook and Twitter because there's so much freaking hate. I had somebody come on my channel and give me a bunch of shit the other day about a video that was edited specifically for Instagram. And they're like, oh, well, it was a shit eye look, and you had shit lighting, and it was shit video, and you were out of focus, and this. And I'm like, dude, leave. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. And they're like, well, with an attitude like that, you're not going to get any subscribers. I'm like, I don't need people like you on my channel. I don't want it. I'm like, you could have just kept on scrolling. You didn't need to stop and leave a shit-ass comment on my video. And that's what I've been seeing a lot lately. This past 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I have seen an influx of assholes online, whether it's in YouTube comments, you comment on somebody's video and they reply back to you and leave a shit reply, whether it's a post on Instagram and somebody wants to go on your post and leave a shit reply. I have some psycho on Instagram right now that is accusing me of stealing some Andrea whatevers. I have no idea. I don't even know anybody named Andrea. I haven't known an Andrea since like high school, okay? And I don't know where she lives now, so fuck her. Or like on Twitter and stuff, there have been people that kept tagging me and stuff, and I'm like, stop tagging me in anything Trump related. I don't want to see it. I cannot fucking stand the man. I'm surprised we've gotten this far with him in office. I really am. I'm surprised somebody hasn't done something to him yet. I really am. And then we've got all of this riots and the guns. I just can't do it anymore. I just can't. My health can't handle it. My heart can't handle it. My mind can't handle it. I'm done. So stop tagging me in all that hateful stuff. I don't want to see it anymore. Where I live, it's very rare that that stuff happens here. If it does happen, it's very minimal. So I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't watch the news for a reason. I cannot right now, especially with how I've been feeling. I mentally cannot handle any more of this hate. So, and if people come on my channel, my socials, my profiles, and they get butthurt when I tell them to fuck off, then you know what, you need to go check yourself, because this is my space. This is where I come to release, to share, to create, to everything else. And you coming, it's like you coming into my house and telling me to my face, oh, you have a big nose and you're ugly and you're too skinny and you have scrawny legs and this, that, and you're the stupidest bitch I've ever met. It's just like having somebody come inside my front door, stand in my foyer, and tell me that stuff to my face. That is no different than typing that shit out and sending it to somebody online, in my opinion. And you know what? The bad part is that these people that are saying this hateful, awful stuff online wouldn't even have the balls if I gave them my address to pull up in my yard and say that stuff to my face. I know for a fact none of them would have the balls to do that. So, you know, I don't say something online that I wouldn't say in person. It's just how I am. So if you get a shitty reply back from me, it's probably because your comment was pretty shitty. So expect me not only to not be a doormat, but to stand up for myself. And I'm not going to tolerate it, and nobody else on YouTube should. And it's just how I feel. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. I'm burning up. I need to get out of this bathroom and away from that light because it's hot and it's raining outside, so it's like hot and muggy outside too. I'll probably go lay down on my bed and enjoy the ceiling fan for half an hour or so and then get back on the website. I didn't even go over this stuff on the tray. September 1st, I will do a live stream. The Shop My Stash for September is going to be completely different than normal. So stay tuned for that. The new website will be up. My website link won't change. The domain will stay the same. I'm just moving it from one host to another. So hopefully all of that stuff transitions over well. And yeah, it's a lot. So anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. Sorry for the ranty, lack of voice live stream, but this is it. This is me. You know, I'm sick. I feel like crap. I've been sick for over 2 weeks. It started out as like really bad allergies and then just kind of progressed from there. So, and I ain't gonna tolerate BS. I'm really not. What the hell Dad's beating on. But I'm gonna go. I'm starting to sweat again. It's hot in here. The light is hot. That feels good. Anyways, if you guys want me to like stream like video games, I haven't really been playing anything in like 4 days. I probably need to log into the one game because everybody's probably wondering where I'm at. But if you guys want me just to stream live stream video games, let me know and I will start doing that again when I actually play. I'm very quiet when I play video games. I don't really get vocal when it comes to playing my video games. I'm kind of just one of those, I sit there and stare at the screen and do my thing. Occasionally I play like YouTube on my phone or music or whatever. But yeah, for the most part, I'm a really quiet gamer. I'm not a chatty gamer. I don't talk about everything I'm doing or thinking or whatever. I don't know how people do that. I really don't. I see these people, well, and I guess that also boils down to they actually have people in their streams talking to them. Usually when I stream video games, I might have 1 or 2 people pop in and say hi, but nobody really comes in often and says anything to me. Also, really quick update. October is when I'm supposed to go see Amanda about my hair. And I know people have been asking for an update, so about September 12th, I will try and remember to film wet versus dry for a hair length update. And then of course I'll be at Amanda's place in October for that 1.5 year update. So we'll record and have her look at my hair, and it doesn't need a trim. It really doesn't. But she'll probably be very surprised with the length of my hair because a lot of people are like, oh, your hair doesn't grow that quick and it's not going to be that long, and it's like down to here. So anyways, I have some product review updates that will be coming up. I'm testing out a couple of different face washes, and as you can see, I've got breakouts going on. So the acne face wash is actually making all of this stuff come to the surface on my face, and so I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. And then the product I've been using in my hair from Drunk Elephant, I will be trying to film an update on that. I've been using it since August 3rd or 6th, so it's been almost a month, so I need to record an update on that. If you guys want to see something specific or updates on something, let me know. Oh, and I can do that really quick. I'm gonna move you guys. I'm gonna turn this light off. Move the sponge out of the drawer. And then some of the ones that I got in for testing and stuff are in here. So we have like this teal color, peach that's UV reactive, the light blue, the UV green. This is a double of the red orange. Whoa, that just changed really quick. And where is the neon white? Just shift it again. I'm missing one. I'm missing the neon white. I have the regular white in here, I think. Yeah, I've got the regular white. So not all of the liners are UV reactive, but I just wanted to show you that these do. They glow pretty good. I don't know where my neon white went. You're the UV white. Why didn't you light up? The only problem with the UV white though is it's not really opaque. So when you put it on, it kind of looks like an off-white color, and it's not very there's not a whole lot of coverage to it. I don't like that about it, and I asked to have them modify the ingredients on it to add more of a white base, and they said that by changing it to make it more opaque, it takes away the UV effect of it. So yeah, so basically it's you put a white liner down first and then you put the UV liner over it to get it to react. So I'm gonna go before I completely burn out my voice, and I will see you guys later. Bye.